Oh, that was actually what I wanted to go back to about, is that with the way that they're ashamed of when the librarian becomes an orangutan is because of some escaped spell. Whereas this one, it's like because of his close proximity to a room that only makes you tell the truth.
That sucked. Like,
that was so lame.
I was so annoyed by that. Like, that was the one thing where I was like, no, it was a spell. Like, I was
like, it really bugged me as well because, like, so when I watched Color of Magic, I was like, I cannot wait to see the orangutan librarian. And then what you see in the...
It was so bad in that.
Yeah, the Color of Magic, it was literally like, he looked... It was just a guy in a costume who looked like absolute shit. I was like...
he was like standing up.
Yeah. Just like, he looked like Planet of the Apes, except worse than Planet of the Apes.
He looked
like
if Halloween. Like, he looked like if you went outside in Halloween.
If it was Planet of the Apes, that would have been better. Don't have the librarian in it at all. What you do is you put in an actual fucking orangutan for one shot and show him with the books and then leave. And that's all you need to do. I don't need to see any more of the orangutan librarian. But in this one, it's like, because he's such a popular character, like, okay, he's going to be in this. And then they kind of make his intro really spooky. There's chains rattling. And then he appears, and it turns out he's like in the process of transforming into an orangutan. Okay?
Yeah.
So, like, the process of orangutan, his face looks a little bit deformed. Just kind of got this big snout. And that's about it. And I was like, well, that was shit. And then in the next episode, or maybe you haven't seen it, but in episode 4 you go back and he's got like more orangutan hair, and I was like, oh god, he's like transforming into an orangutan, which really bugs me because the idea of a spell coming up, and like I said, what's very important about that detail when they see that he's an orangutan is that there's pineapple slices and purple salamanders around him. It's stupid, it doesn't make sense, that's what magic is. Whereas in this one, it's like, next to the room of truth, you gradually transform into something that we don't know quite what it is, an orangutan. Why would you transform into an orangutan? What is the connection there between like the truth room and being an orangutan?
Say like it turns you into something more primitive or something.
Stupid.
I don't know, like, the books, the whole thing was always like the magic was random.
It could not be explained, and it was hilarious.
Become a patron at patreon.com/Celtic Ligers for more.